Fans thoroughly enjoy watching the gorgeous singles of Too Hot to Handle date and try desperately not to mate as they learn how to form real bonds inside the villa without breaching the show's set rules. An alternative to the usual dating reality series, the Netflix offering aspired to educate cast members obsessed with casual hookups to make lasting, genuine emotional connections. Too Hot to Handle certainly turned up the heat, but did it also lead to everlasting love once the camera stopped rolling? Let's find out. Viewers fell in love with Harry and Francesca's steamy romance, making them the first it pair. The twosome even left the Paradise Island together, but unfortunately, it ended up being just a summer fling that could not survive the long distance. Harry then hooked up with a slew of influencers and socialites, including Larsa Pippen and Charlie Jordan. He's currently dating Season 3 contestant Georgia Hasarati, while Francesca has moved on with TikTok star Jessie Sullivan. Bryce and Nicole began a relationship only after the show ended in 2019, but their short affair barely lasted until the following May. Their budding romance was thwarted by long-distance difficulties amid quarantine. Bryce is now seeing a woman named Becca, who he describes as his biggest supporter, while Nicole remains laser-focused on building her music career and expanding her celebrity profile. Sharon and Rhonda were one of the non-toxic pairs on the Netflix series, as both prioritized self-love, internal growth, and mutual trust, while slowly building their bond. Sadly, distance made it difficult for them to keep their sparkle alive outside of reality TV, with Rhonda later revealing that they didn't even have time to meet in person. The two split in the summer of 2019, though they've remained friends. David and Lydia slowly built their connection in the final episodes, and it seemed like they had a lot of potential, but decided friendship was the better option for them. Since the show, David has founded a performance coaching company called Endeavor Life, and frequently collaborates with girlfriend Dr. Hazel Wallace to offer nutrition and health-related advice to fans. Lydia, on the other hand, seems happily single and exploring the world on her own. Cam and Emily struck up a chord immediately when entering the villa, and despite some challenges, they remained strong and ended the season together. On the reunion special, it was revealed that the two had moved in together. Cam and Emily have become one of the rare exceptions from the series who have succeeded in translating their passion into real life. Things are going great for the pair, and they regularly share swoon-worthy snaps on Instagram. Chase and Tabitha hit it off as soon as the latter arrived with a bang, causing a lot of issues with Chase's former flame. Unfortunately, distance got in the way, as the star-crossed lovers are based on opposite sides of the world. Tabitha lives in the UK, whereas Chase is across the pond in the USA. Chase shared that even though they aren't an item anymore, they FaceTime all the time and share a great rapport. Marvin and Melinda couldn't keep their hands off each other on the series, which caused them to lose a lot of money. Sadly, their sizzling chemistry barely lasted outside. Viewers might recall that Melinda had a short fling with another contestant, Peter, but ultimately chose Marvin, resulting in Peter's elimination. Much to everyone's surprise, Peter and Melinda reconciled and went public in July 2021, only to break up 9 months later. Joey and Carly hit it off straight away when he arrived in the villa, but shortly after filming wrapped up, they split. They eventually got back together and moved to Los Angeles, before separating a second time, proving that sometimes no matter how hard you try, things just aren't meant to be. Following a whirlwind romance, Carly married Love Island alum Bennett Sipes last May. The newly married pair shared a black and white photo of their wedding day on Instagram with the caption 5/20/2022 and a diamond wedding ring emoji to announce they were officially husband and wife. Nathan and Larissa called it quits before the camera stopped rolling. Larissa left the season early when the former dumped her. Though Nathan tried to flirt with her during the reunion, she'd already moved on. Nathan later rekindled his romance with Kaylee Rock, whom he dated before appearing on reality TV. He transitioned into fatherhood, welcoming a daughter with his partner in February 2022. Personal coach, Robert, and commercial pilot, Christina, seemed to be going from strength to strength until they were both kicked off for breaking too many rules. Turns out, they actually had a very good connection, and Robert even flew to South Africa to spend time with Christina. Succumbing to the pressures of becoming reality TV stars and the logistics of their long-distance relationship, they called it quits in September 2021. Nathan and Holly hit it off almost instantly when they arrived at the villa, and shared a deeper connection beyond the physical, even exchanging I love yous during their final date. Although they seemed inseparable during their stint, it didn't translate into real life. In the reunion, they confirmed their breakup, but also confessed to being open to dating again in the future. Holly then hooked up with Keeping Up with the Kardashians fame Scott Disick, which also involved a trip to Paris. Despite connecting halfway through the season, Harry and Beau walked away as a couple and the winners, bagging $90,000 in the process. They left Paradise with high hopes, but by the reunion, their romance was over, with the exes citing distance as the main reason. There were speculations the winning duo had gotten back together, but Beau confirmed they were just close friends. Obi and Brianna started their relationship right after she entered the villa, but it fizzled out as soon as they left. They never really specified where they stood, but it was evident that they genuinely cared for each other. But that's all in the past now. Brianna and her beau, Billy, welcomed their first child, a baby girl named Zoe, last December. Despite their 7-year age gap, Jackson and Izzy struck up quite a bond, but it was later confirmed that their short yet lustful fling didn't convert to everlasting love. The two enjoyed a casual friends with benefits situation, and are currently living completely different lives. Though Izzy paired up with Bartice Bowden from Love is Blind, in another of her reality show stints, Perfect Match, their chemistry didn't transition into the real world. James and Britton were interested in each other from the get-go, but the latter was frustrated with the former for being more obsessed with winning the prize money than he was with getting to know her. They reportedly took a break after leaving the show, but have since rekindled their romance, with both moving to Los Angeles to begin a new chapter in their lives. Creed and Flavia ended up in a bit of a love triangle, after the arrival of another bombshell, Imogen, with Creed receiving a lot of flack for pursuing 2 women at once. Creed and Flavia's relationship was uncertain during the finale, but the duo seemed to have ended on a friendly note. Creed is prioritizing his tech business at the moment, while Flavia is seeing singer Austin Palau. Though there were many distractions on their way, the season's winners, Nick and Jawahir, eventually found their way to each other. During the reunion video, the winning duo revealed that they had been dating and even moved to London to start a new journey. But Jawahir later confirmed their split, saying she was heartbroken but felt grateful for their shared moments, with Nick echoing her sentiment. Though Sebastian and Kayla broke the show's rules numerous times, thanks to their steamy shower antics, they were together from the get-go. Even after the season concluded, the pair didn't give up on each other, with Kayla even visiting Seb in Scotland. The distance became too overwhelming for the couple, and they mutually ended their relationship. But you can't keep 2 people who love each other apart. Seb and Kayla have rekindled their romance and can't stop flaunting their love on Instagram. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to our channel for more great content.